Your first forecast is brought to you by Store It at Home. Taking a look at this almanac for today, that temperature did get up to 70 degrees, so just a bit warmer than yesterday. We were sitting at 65 yesterday's that high, and we are going to start creeping more towards seeing this normal temperature and maybe even seeing temperatures hit the 80s as we move into next week. We stay dry today and staying dry into next week as well. A beautiful day tomorrow, sunshine around, and then again, temperatures getting up into the 70s. We'll take a look at that full forecast here shortly.
Welcome to ABC 31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. Some confusion over a proposed charter school is our big story tonight. A groundbreaking ceremony for a charter school was set to happen at the former Cowboy Town facility in Boise today, but it was canceled. This comes after a postponement on October 19th. Sources indicate an application for the school was either rejected by the school board or was never received. The sender of the press releases for the groundbreaking ceremony could not be reached to comment on the matter. NSU students, faculty, coaches, and officials gathered last night for a vigil to honor Deshaun Gordon, who died suddenly last weekend. The 22-year-old track and field standout was a native of Jamaica who lived in Florida. She was an All-American, NCAA champion, and a leader for the Lady Demons relay team. She set the school record in the 100 hurdles. Services for her will be held at a later time in Florida. Day, as she was known, had finished her eligibility and was working toward a degree in communications. Grand Parish DA Jay Lemoyne says the jury convicted a former Dry Prom resident of aggravated assault with a gun and attempted assault with a gun. 55-year-old Ricky Murphy was charged for an incident almost a year ago on Thanksgiving Day. He now faces many years in prison when he's sentenced next month. Newly appointed Executive Director Sandra McQuain officiates at her first England Authority meeting. She succeeds John Grafton as the third director for the authority and is the first woman. McQuain was formerly the CEO of Baker Manufacturing. Two major issues ahead of her include the financially strapped Park England Hotel and the former Officers Club, which is still in bankruptcy, as well as a controversial rebuilding of the community center. Governor John Bel Edwards is leading a delegation of Louisiana officials, business leaders, and researchers to Israel. He'll return next week. The trip is a partnership with the National Governors Association. As Halloween Day grows closer, trick-or-treating is underway. LSUA's annual Trick-or-Treat Street event took place yesterday evening at the evacuation center near the university due to weather concerns. Families and children of all ages came out in their best costumes to visit some themed booths set up by faculty, staff, and students to trick-or-treat for candy and other goodies. The wet weather ended just in time for the first night of the Alexandria Zoo's annual Zoo Boo event. It's a family-friendly, merry, not scary Halloween event that allows trick-or-treaters to walk through the zoo and fill their bags with candy, all while enjoying a visit with the zoo's animals. The fun continues this evening and again on Saturday. Admission is $7 per person, cash only. You can visit the Alexandria Zoo's Facebook page to find out more. The Arts Council of Central Louisiana has a concert coming up. Award-winning bilingual Latin folk singer Gina Chavez.
She is a multi-ethnic Latin pop songstress from the Austin area. She's a 10-time Austin Music Award winner, and her bilingual record Uprooted topped both the Amazon and Latin iTunes charts, following a feature on NPR's All Things Considered. It's interesting because she's bilingual, okay. So it's a real mix of Americana music all the way up from the South through the Americas. Tickets are available, as always, at ticket-central.org, or you can call Julie at 484-4474 at the Arts Council, and she'll be happy to take care of you there as well.
That concert will be held at the Coughlin Saunders Performing Arts Center in downtown Alexandria on November 9th. You can visit the Arts Council of Central Louisiana website for more information. The governor has appointed a Pollock educator to the State Environmental Education Commission. She is Christy Flynn. She teaches at South Grant Elementary. Although his biggest game of the year is just over a week away, Coach Ed Orgeron and his wife Kelly spent yesterday with patients at Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital, delivering baskets and hope to kids who need it. WBRZ's Paris Flanagan has the story.
when he is not in Tiger Stadium making calls on the field.
Man, good to see you, man. We want you.
Coach O and his wife Kelly are sharing their time with kids at Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital, delivering baskets of hope to children who may not be as healthy as others.
You know, I want to see the smiles on their face. I know that us having children, how much these children mean to these parents and these families. And we want to give them as much support as we possibly can.
Kyrie, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm a fireman.
Kyrie Mackey, a 4-year-old with asthma, is one out of 55 children who got a basket from Coach O and Kelly. His mom, Maisha, says this is the most touching thing they could do.
This was so sweet. Like, it lifted your spirits. It was so awesome. I appreciate it.
Basket of Hope's mission is to encourage children like Kyrie who has asthma. In the basket, you can enjoy toys, games, arts, and crafts.
And from that time, of course, battling some health issues of my own and wanting to get completely on my feet, I knew this area and the Baskets of Hope was where my heart was directing me to.
Kelly Orgeron had multiple spine surgeries in the past. She joined the organization about a year ago.
Just the more I've been around it, the more my heart has been drawn to it. So I brought the big guy today to see what it's all about.
And that big guy couldn't agree more. He said he loves to see the smiles on his players' faces, and it's something he hopes to see outside the field.
I want to see the same thing when these young people get to win in life.
Today, Coach O believes sometimes it's not all about football, but the community coming together as one team and one heartbeat to give back to families. In Baton Rouge, Paris Flanagan, WBRZ News 2.
Welcome back to a look at your weather. Taking a look at our high temperatures for today, we did see those 70s here in Alexandria, and we're seeing 72s in Lake Charles, but still seeing some 60s even in Monroe as they were only get up to the mid 60s. There were some more cloudier conditions off into Mississippi and the northern parts of Hattiesburg, as that rain event that happened yesterday did hold some moisture around, but we were able to break through some of those clouds here this afternoon, allowing for those temperatures to warm up, especially along the coastal area. But these temperatures could be seeing 10 degrees above of what we saw today, and we'll see those temperatures even above average. We're going to see that current dew point right now, we're sitting at 53, so still in that comfy area, but we could see that those dew points tomorrow and into Sunday as well, having those dew points just creep to the 60s as some drier but humid weather may be moving out of Texas into our region. Not too crazy to see these super steamy or super muggy outside, but just that slight humidity to make it feel a little bit warmer outside than average for this time of the year. Tonight, though, we'll still be able to get down to 48 degrees, staying mainly clear, just a few clouds here and there, but for the most part, beautiful night ahead of us with those temperatures able to still get down into the 40s. That allows for those temperatures to kind of be able to get up into those 70s yet again for tomorrow for that forecast. Taking a look when you wake up tomorrow morning, we'll have those clear skies yet again all the way, still staying into the 50s, even the 40s at 8 a.m., but then we'll quickly be able to warm up to that potential 79 degrees tomorrow. So we're seeing that much of Alexandria and then into Louisiana, even Arkansas and Texas, fairly warm. We have this high pressure system here that's allowing for the moisture that's into the Gulf to stay off into the more of the Florida region, and we're getting more of the warmer air off from like the Arizona and Mexico region, keeping those temperatures that we'll see above average and then staying fairly dry as well. As off into Arizona and California, this is the time that they see those drier conditions. So when we have those winds coming out of the west, that's why we have these warmer conditions around. Again, sunshine all day tomorrow, 79 degrees, so warming up above average. And then here's that outlook again for the Halloween lookout, seeing that thunderstorms are going to be possible in the evening. So this is just looking at the afternoon. The day on Wednesday is actually looking like maybe just some clouds around, but then those thunderstorms are forming on the Wednesday night into Thursday, and actually seeing that there are thunderstorms, not just showers. So let's keep ourselves updated for that Halloween forecast. Taking a look as we look Monday to Tuesday, seeing that sunshine's continuing even to Monday with those temperatures staying into the 80s. More sunshine for Tuesday, but we will see that the clouds will be increasing there to Wednesday with that possible thunderstorm, but temperatures still staying into the 80s as we move all the way through next week. Back to you, Scott.
The weather is finally cooperating, so here's a harvest time, weekends with 31. First up, Spirits of the Harvest, happening tomorrow from 10 to 5 at Forts Randolph and Bulow. Activities include a puppy costume parade, pumpkin decorating, and a rope maze. At 3, there's a historic cemetery tour at Historic Rapide Cemetery in Pineville. The guided walking tour begins every 15 minutes, and 5 new characters will tell their tales. Zubu is fun and family-friendly and scare-free for the little ones. It is tomorrow night from 6 to 7:30 at Alexandria Zoo. And Cirque du Van Gogh is also happening tomorrow night from 7 to 11 at River Oaks. This is a Venetian-style circus-themed event with food, entertainment, and artwork by people you know. A pair of baby octopi are taking a journey back to the ocean, a journey that began in the trash. The tiny sea creatures were described as about the size of a pea when they were found floating on garbage in the ocean. Marine ecologists made the discovery while cleaning and monitoring a coral reef off Hawaii's Big Island. The rescue mission occurred a few months ago, but the Disney-esque story recently began generating buzz after a photo of one of them hit social media. Both of those babies were released and swam away.
Well, that's good news. It's good news on a Friday.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.